Right, so I only have about 30 minutes, if that, to film this video. So let's get started. So some backstory. B and I were sat here watching Black Mirror and we were watching an episode called Playtest, which I'm going to give some spoilers for this, and the rest of this video might contain minor spoilers, so it's up to you if you want to watch, but here's where the major spoilers end, if you want to actually continue. Anyway, on with the story. So, in Playtest, this guy gets a chip put in his spinal cord, and then the chip reads his mind to see what he's scared of, and then it gives sensory, like extrasensory visions of the things he's most scared of, so he'll be able to see, hear, not feel, and like smell and taste things that aren't actually there in order to scare him, but it's just a game, it's all fine. When it ended, I said to B, that was scarier than normal. And the reason it was scarier than normal is because it's my life. That entire thing is my life. I told B that and she was like, wait, you hallucinate? I was like, no, yeah? I guess. And I'd never really thought about the things that I witness and like see and perceive as hallucinations. I'd always just sort of thought, it's just me, it's just normal. I'll explain what I mean. So I'll be sitting in my room or just like in a lift or just going about my life, and then the lights will start to flicker. For everyone else, they're not flickering. The LEDs don't flicker. So the fact that they're flickering means there's something going on in here. Then there's also the fact that I'll be pacing around my room or just like walking around and I'll see a cat, a vaguely cat-like shape at the corner of my eye. We'll turn around to look at it and there's nothing there. That happens fairly regularly. Then there's audible ones. You've heard the fire alarm if you've been on my second channel, and if you've been on my second channel, you'll know that you can hear the fire alarm in the corridor before you hear it in my room. I sometimes hear that, the corridor one, and then it doesn't go off in my room, and there's no flashing light on the fire detector, smoke detector thing. So I know that it's not actually happening, and that happens very regularly, like very regularly. Then there's touch hallucinations. I don't know if they're actually hallucinations, but that's what I'm going for GP to find out. I've had this one for the longest. The light stuff, the hearing things, that's all very irregular, but this one happens almost daily. It's happening right now, if I'm honest, and thankfully I can look at the viewfinder and know that it's not there. I feel like there's something behind me. Now, this one tends to be triggered by me thinking about it, anything remotely creepy or scary, or the dark. No, so I can turn all the lights on in here when it's dark outside, but so long as it's nighttime, I can feel this thing with me. Imagine you have your eyes closed and there's somebody stood behind you. Now when somebody stood really, really close behind you, you can feel them there. But then like you open your eyes and then turn around and oh, there's someone there, which is annoying. For me, I can feel something behind me. I'll turn around and then there's nothing there, but then it's behind me still. No matter where I turn, it's still behind me, and I can just feel it on the back of my neck and down my throat. And I wouldn't mind it too much, but my mind then sort of goes, oh fuck, 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 fuck. That thing is definitely sinister. And then my mind starts to give it forms. So I imagine that it's Chucky from Child's Play, or any assortment of horror characters that I just know about but I've never seen their films. I've always just sort of lived with this throughout my entire teenagehood and adulthood. And thought, well, it's fine, it's just me, it's just relatively normal, it's who I am. It's not normal though, is it? It's not normal to worry about walking up the stairs because Freddy Krueger's hand is going to pop up and grab you down. It's not normal to think that there's somebody stood behind you constantly, like all the time. The worst it was when I started university and when I first moved to London. Like it was there all the time and I could feel it, like almost had tentacles wrapping itself around me, like a gremlin was giving itself a piggyback. So the point in this video is just to sort of get it out there, because by accepting it I've actually been able to be a bit more brave and tell the thing to fuck off, and occasionally it will, but sometimes it just sort of stays there, and then I'll egg it on and say, come on then, hurt me, and then it doesn't do anything, it just stands there, like the rug thing in Doctor Who. I talked to my mum and she said, oh, everyone gets that occasionally, it's fine. But feeling there's someone behind you daily, it's not normal. And I'm not trying to diagnose myself, that's why I'm going to the GP in about 20 minutes, I need to wrap this up. Wish me luck, and if you were able to see the thing behind me, please tell me, because it's right there. It's right there. I can feel it right now. Not as strongly as when it's night, but I can feel it right now. Anyway, it's been nice to talk to you. This has been a very sort of leisurely VeDiM episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm fine, don't worry. I'm not like going to go out murdering people or anything like that. I'm not going to go hang myself because voices are telling me to. Bye.